Almighty, Almighty. This is PBR Street Gang. Do you copy? Over.
PBR Street Gang, this is Almighty, Almighty. I copy. Over.
Well, Charlie Sheen, you haven't been back with us since about a year and a few months ago with your message to President Obama, your 20 minutes with the president that we just re-aired before you joined us. It's great to have you, Charlie. What's your take?
It's still topical. It's a timeless message. It's a timeless message. It's still right there in the fold.
Well, it certainly is. What's your message to President Obama refusing to answer the bullet points that you put down in that key document of the questions surrounding the tragic attacks of 9/11?
Well, I would say to B.O., like how much faith can I possibly have in you to run this entire country when 20 questions from a high school dropout sitcom actor appear to be too much to handle for you and your staff? It's like you've had almost 2 years to deal with this. I wrote them in 1 hour, and it's like, sorry, but you, sir, are obviously a coward in a cheap suit. And the bottom line, Alex, is I'm still here. His schedule is public knowledge. It's rocket science. This is not. Quit hiding. It's embarrassing, dude. Next subject.
Well, just briefly getting back to Obama for a moment, we did a lot of research for those 20 questions. Things like, Mr. President, 6 of the 10 commissioners and most of the lawyers on the 9/11 Commission say that the official story is a lie. Please respond to this. Or, why did Building 7 fall at free fall speed? Please respond to this. But they don't want to respond to it.
Yeah, well, I think somebody is running at him right now with a tape recording of what I just spoke and said, they're on to us, man. He's back. We thought he was dead. Nice try, fellas. Anyway, enough of that. They know the score on that. Let's get to more, contemporary stuff, because just, what's going on, and people are so, mystified by this odyssey that refuses to stop calling itself Charlie Sheen.
Absolutely, Charlie. It was good to see you a few weeks ago at your home. You are
Likewise.
You are
Likewise,
you are looking great, and you're completely clean, aren't you?
100%. Here's your first pee test. Next one goes in your mouth. No, you won't get high. It's all good. It's all good, guys. Quit panicking. Quit panicking. No panic, no judgment.
And you're working out even a couple times a day sometimes.
Well, yeah, but there's only one time in the gym, if you catch my drift, Alex. Whatever. We're not live, are we?
No, we're live. Charlie, speaking of that, the media, you don't want to go there. You don't want to ever defend yourself, but you've told me privately most of the stuff, most of the names, it's not true. But what is going on with the women in your life? The goddesses,
Alex, the goddesses. Let me just say this about the goddesses. I don't believe the term is good enough. But when you're bound by these terrestrial descriptions, you must use the best choice available, right?
Yes.
So if you think about it, dude, it's like I'm 0 for 3 with marriage, with nary an excuse, but like in baseball, the scoreboard doesn't lie, never has. So what we all have is a marriage of the heart, of the hearts. And to sully, contaminate, or radically disrespect this union with a shameful contract is something I will, leave to the amateurs and the Bible grippers. The Bible grippers. And then I just got to add this: there was a whole firestorm yesterday about Brooke being, a part of our crew. And this, let me just say this: this is all I'm going to say about it. Is that where there were 4, there are now 3. Bye-bye, Brooke, and good luck in your travels. You're going to need it badly.
So Brooke did go along with you, but she's not there now.
No, she's not there now, and we are, and I don't know, winning. Anyone? Rhymes with winning. Anyone? Yeah, that would be us. Sorry, man, didn't make the rules. Oops.
Well, Charlie, I've known you for six and a half years or so, and I knew you when you were completely clean, and then I've known you since. But the point is, now I've never seen you when I was out at your house and talked to you on the phone so energized as you are now. I mean, you're on fire, as Nails told the news yesterday. I mean, I agree with that description.
Well, I think it was Nails that said, and I was really, really flattered because he got it right. That I'm not, he might be Nails, but I'm freaking bayonets. I am battle-tested bayonets, bro. And I'm tired. I am so tired of pretending like my life isn't perfect and bitching and just winning every second. And I'm not perfect and bitching and just delivering the goods at every freaking turn. Because look what I'm dealing with, man. I'm dealing with fools and trolls. I'm dealing with soft targets, and it's just. It's just strafing runs in my underwear before my first cup of coffee because I don't have time for these clowns. I don't have time for their judgment and their stupidity. And, they lay down with their ugly wives in front of their ugly children and just look at their loser lives. And then they look at me and they say, I can't process it. Well, no, and you never will. Stop trying. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Wow, I am speechless. Later we're going to get into Apocalypse Now, but what comes to mind is when we were there a few weeks ago watching it in your home theater, when Colonel Kurtz is saying you can kill me, but
you have the right to kill me, but you do not have the right to judge me. Boom. That's the whole movie. That's life. That's life. There's nobility in that. There's focus. It's genuine. It's crystalline. It's pure, and it's available to everybody. You just shut your traps and put down your McDonald's, your vaccines, your Russ Weekly, your TMZ, and the rest of it, and focus on something that matters. But you can't focus on things that matter if all you've been is asleep for 40 years. Funny how asleep rhymes with sheep. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
No, Charlie.
We don't even have a topic because we don't care anymore, Alex. We don't care.
Is it fair to
talk about this work thing, bro? Let's get to the work business because there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors. Imagine that with the media.
Well, sure, let's go over that because when I was there 2 weeks ago at your house, you looked great, totally clean. You were working out super hard. I went and worked out with you at that private gym. I mean, they put you through an incredible workout. You're there exercising in the pool later, and you're saying, look, I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready to go right now. And then they add the lie that, oh, you don't have a hernia. Well, you know what? I've seen your hernia. I've got the same hernia in my belly button, and your hernia was hurt. But again, you don't want to defend yourself on that and tell folks the truth about it. But the point is that it seems like there's some people in your life that are trying to demonize you. They're doing these vanity cards, talking about how they're going to outlive you. It seems pretty darn aggressive.
Yeah, I didn't care about that vanity card. In fact, I went straight on with that one and just dispelled that. And that was actually, one of the few compliments that clown has paid me in freaking almost a decade. But I'm excited to get back to work, and not to completely discount what you just talked about. It's just if I bring up these turds, these little homunculus losers, there's no reason to then bring them back into the fold because I have real fame. They have nothing. They have zero. They have that night, and I will forget about them as the last image of them exits my beautiful home, and they will get out there and they will sell me, and then they will lose the rest of their lives as they think about me and my life the rest of their life. So it's just again, bring me a challenge, somebody, bring me a freaking challenge because it just ain't there. Winning.
But you're ready to go back to work right now.
Well, yeah, but Alex, I got to tell you, man, and I'm tired of being told like, oh, you can't talk about that, you can't talk about that. Bull, S-H-I-T. Let me just say this: that it's nothing sort of deplorable that a certain Chaim Levine, yeah, that's Chuck's real name, mistook this rock star for his own selfish exit strategy, bro. Check it, Alex. I embarrassed him in front of his children and the world by healing at a pace that his unevolved mind cannot process. Okay, last I checked, Chaim, I've spent, I think, close to the last decade, I don't know, effortlessly and magically converting your tin cans into pure gold. And the gratitude I get is this charlatan chose not to do his job, which is to write. Clearly someone who believes he is above the law. Well, you've been warned, dude. Bring it.
Charlie, everybody that I know that knows you, and I know you well, talks about how behind the scenes you give incredible amounts of money to charity, you help people, you give things to everybody, you go out and help firemen and school children. I mean, you but genuinely are a nice guy, but you've always just let people attack you and lie about you. And in the years I've known you, and in the years people that have known you for decades, they say Charlie is on fire. And after he came out of what he's been in the last 7 months, he is not putting up with people trying to push him around anymore. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's an understatement. You know, I'm sorry, man. I got magic and I got poetry at my fingertips, and I'm, most of the time, and this includes naps. You know, I'm an F-18, bro, and I will destroy you in the air, and I will deploy my ordnance to the ground.
Are you going to announce your new tattoo here on air?
Yeah, why not? Because it's just pure and complete gnarlyisms. Yeah, I sat with two, hey, coincidence, F-18 Top Gun radical fire napalm dropping pilots in my movie theater watching the attack sequence, the chopper attack sequence on the beachhead to go surfing because they wanted to, and those people were in their way. And I was getting a tattoo during the death from above, and it's the banner from the death card that Kilgore is throwing on his victims. But there's also falling from it is the apple from the giving tree. There's my life. Deal with it. Oh wait, can't process it. Losers winning. Bye-bye.
When are we going to see this tattoo?
Well, if my man Steve is listening, I'm sure it'll be headed to you in just a matter of moments.
Well, that's awesome, Charlie. I know you've got some surprises coming up in the next few weeks, but we'll let you roll those surprises out. Moving on along here, Major League 3, your other two were giant hits, and I knew the inside baseball of some of the planning for that. You told me about it a while back, but now it looks like it's really starting to come together. Tell us about when we're going to be looking for Major League 3 and who's going to be in it.
Major League 3, I don't know. I haven't read it. I don't care. It's being directed and written by a genius named David Ward, who, won the Academy Award at 23 for writing The Sting. And it was his pen and his vision that created the classic that we know today as Major League. In fact, a lot of people think the movie's called Wild Thing, as they should. But whatever, I agreed to do it. There's one deal point that Jim Robinson, a wonderful man, and Morgan Creek, a great company, need to work out. If they want me in it, it's a smash. If they don't, it's a turd that opens on a tugboat.
Oh, boy, I tell you, because the word in the news is, all over the L.A. Times, New York Times, is that it's a done deal. You're in it, and it's coming.
Wow. Well, I didn't get that text yet,
Well, as we know, the mainstream media gets a lot of things wrong, Charlie. A side issue.
No way. Those guys, damn.
Why did you decide to, basically unleash yourself here on this broadcast?
Because I'm just, I don't know, why give an interview when you can leave a warning, That it's just not, I'm not fair game. I'm not a soft target. It's over. There's a new sheriff in town. And he has an army of assassins. Oh, we must speak of the Vatican assassins. Yes, I don't read anything after it comes out because I will not waste my precious time on such ridiculous nonsense. But I understand, according to you, that there was a lot of curiosity about the Vatican assassin. And I'm like, guys, it's right there in the thing. Duh, we work for the Pope. We murder people. We're Vatican assassins. How complicated can it be?
Oh, my gosh.
What they're not ready for is guys like you and I and Nails and all the other gnarlingtons in my life, that we are high priest, Vatican assassin warlocks. Boom. Print that, people. Let's see where that goes.
Oh, man, I tell you, Charlie, you, and of course, we can tell the inside baseball. It's kind of a sick joke for me. One of my sickest forms of entertainment is people that make stuff up about me, just the pure baloney. And one time I was at your house and I was showing him stuff where they're claiming that we work for the Pope and stuff, and me and Charlie are Vatican assassins. So that's kind of the roots of that for the media. And Charlie called the great San Francisco Giants closer when he was visiting his house. Somebody
Brian
who's...
Wilson.
Yeah,
Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson. Hey, what was the full quote? You called him, just awesome Vatican assassin.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because he's nothing shy of that, and it is his job to go out there and embarrass people, embarrass them, not just beat them, but embarrass them in the process. And he's as radical as you think he might be.
Now,
and if he chooses to do so, he will stop your heart, and he will behead you.
And all in service to the Pope.
Absolutely. That's what we do. That's what we do.